When it comes to creating unique and exciting licks that make a guitar solo truly memorable, Adrian Smith is the man, hands down. Just think of Ace's High. Or Sea of Madness. Only the Good Die Young. Or even The Wicker Man. Adrian just seems to have a knack for coming up with unique licks that feature a different kind of phrasing with every album. Like on Somewhere in Time, he used a lot of open string pull-offs. On A Matter of Life and Death, he played with a whammy pedal. On Book of Souls, he was using a more blues-based style, including some neat Joe Bonamassa-esque cascading pentatonic licks. And then on Senjutsu, he did some really cool yet very melodic whammy bar flutters. So every time Iron Maiden or Adrian Smith releases something new, I'm always on the lookout for the cool lick. And on the latest Smith Kotzen single entitled Black Light, I was not disappointed. Now you can't tell me that's not an awesome lick. And if it sounds somewhat familiar to you, that's because it's a bit like what he played in the first part of his solo on Iron Maiden's The Prisoner. Except that this is a different kind of lick, and it serves a different purpose in the context of a guitar solo. If this is your first time here, let me welcome you to Licks of the Beast. I'm Nico, and this is the place for all things heavy metal and heavy metal guitar. Music history, gear talk, accurate covers and tutorials, as well as deep dives into the songs and guitar playing that make this music so great. So make sure you hit subscribe so that you don't miss any of the awesome content coming your way. So let me show you exactly what Adrian is playing, and then I'll break it down for you real quick. So he's basically doing this. And by the way, if you support the channel on Patreon, you can grab the tabs for this lick over at patreon.com/licksofthebeast. It really helps keep things going, so huge thanks to those of you who are part of it. So this is a kind of a circular lick, where you stay within a perimeter of notes and then just bounce around in that space a few times before exiting. Now he's in the key of B minor, tuned down a half step so the actual pitches would be in B flat minor, and he's using this extended hexatonic shape on the D and G strings. One of the things that makes the lick particularly catchy is the unusual starting point, and the misdirection that Adrian uses, because you're not quite sure if it's ascending or descending, as he keeps it circular throughout its 2-bar duration. So let me play it a little slower for you, just so that you could get a real feel for it. Now the other thing is the accompaniment, as it frames the lick, and by moving the chords down from B to A to G, the repeating notes take on different roles as they represent different intervals over each chord. And of course, the use of the wah-wah as a filter gives it a bit of a Hendrixy vibe, which makes this lick just that much cooler. So what do you guys think of the new Smith Kotzen songs? Black Light, and then the first single, White Noise. Are you looking forward to the album, or are you planning to catch them live when they go on tour? Now, me personally, I'm really looking forward to the album, and I do hope to see them play live again, because when I saw them in London on the last gig of that first tour, I thought they were just phenomenal. You know, the band was so tight, yet they had this really great groove. The rhythm section of Bruno and Julia was super impressive, and of course, Adrian and Richie worked so well together as they traded lead vocal and lead guitar duties throughout the entire set. So if you're a fan of this kind of blues-based hard rock with hints of R&B, alternative rock, and fusion, I would highly recommend that you check out the Smith Kotzen Band live if you can. Alright guys, that's it for this one. Thank you all so much for watching and stay tuned for more licks of the beast.